Hello everyone, and welcome back to G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're going over CROC MASTER and Fiona 38 from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's get to it. So here's CROC MASTER. He looks really cool, and he reminds me a lot of Bane from the Dark Knight and Batman and all that stuff. So yeah, he has this like rebreather oxygen kind of thing. Goes around in a little tube. It's flexible. You can take it off and then put it back on. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It has a little, like dial on the top for oxygen. That's really cool. Looks very nice. It's attached to him. I think you can take this off. Yeah, you can. Yeah. That's cool. You could just have him just be like this, He looks like a very GIMP-like, having recently watched Pulp Fiction. There's a scratch right up here. I think that's probably from Fiona. The rebreather looks very nice. Really cool. With a lot of just silver, this nice chrome silver that needs to be applied to more things. Bats. His red eyes are kind of weird. He's very cartoony as a villain. He's almost like Killer Croc and Bane combined from DC. The paint on him looks really nice. It's kind of this like, lighter green over a dark green, and then he got sort of scales in the back, just like a crocodile, swimming through the water. Looks really neat. Same kind of pattern right over here in this gauntlet. I think this is a lot of reuse from Roadblock, at least the arms. Because these gauntlets are separate, you'd want to have the arms be reused at least. The legs, I cannot tell what they're reused from. They look familiar though. Maybe it's looks like Destro a little bit on these pads, but it probably is. Yeah, I think it is Destro legs. So it's Destro legs, and we also got new boots. They look neat. They're crocodile themed as well. More scales and everything. Looks very nice. They could use a little wash probably. This looks good up here though. I like the colors for this at least. It matches this. Kind of matches this. I wish the colors were a little bit more homogeneous. They're all a similar shade, but they're not all the same shade. So that kind of bothers me a little bit. He has some veins popping out of his arm. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, there are veins coming out of his arm. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's a new sculpt. Who knows? Maybe I wasn't paying attention when I reviewed Roadblock. Who knows? Yeah, new holsters down here and here. A little bit tight on him, so maybe they're not for him, or maybe no, they are for him. This one has an exact crocodile theme, on it. That's pretty cool. That's a little bit of a smudge right there. I think that is intentional or unintentional. I mean, whatever. Okay, so this is the coolest part of him, though. This like Eye of Sauron kind of belt, the crocodile eye. It has some mechanical stuff in it. I'm not sure what it does, but it's interesting. He also has a crocodile crotch. That's pretty funny, I guess. The tan kind of throws me off a little bit. I wish it was silver or black over here, just to fit in with all the different stuff. But that kind of works for me, I guess. So this guy's cool, but how about the articulation? His head, taking it off, is on a dumbbell, moving around and stuff. It's pretty neat. Putting the head back on is pretty simple. So we attach that. A little bit looser now, so just be careful when you remove the head if you ever want to or need to. Putting the rebreather back, the rebreather can move left and right. The head can move all the way around, up and down pretty well, side to side, a little bit hindered by the rebreather. Goes up this far, down this far, around, swivel right over here, pretty good. The bicep crashes into the body a little bit, so be careful. Move it around. Elbow joint, very nice over here. And I think you get less on this side because of that gauntlet. Let me check. Yeah, there's a little bit less. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. This hand over here has the up and down motion, and this hand over here also has the up and down motion. I believe that these are Roadblock's hands or something. Maybe Duke. I think it's Roadblock. They're kind of chunky and big. The ab crunch goes down this far, not that great. Back this far, really well. Combine it with the hips, it goes back pretty well. Really good, actually, and pretty okay on the far. I guess on the forward. Goes around, swivels, if you like it too. The belt is stationary, and it's part of the whole crotch piece thing. It's also like a rubber, overlay. The hips go down, and they all kind of stay down in a weird way. They kind of move together. They go out this far, not really that great. Forward this far, back. No problems like with Spirit, and I'll touch on that later on with Spirit. Around this much for the leg is swiveled all around. Oh, butterfly joints. I almost forgot. They're okay. Kind of tight. Not really that great. We have the leg going back. That's pretty good. Swivel at the boot cuff. And then down. And then up. I don't like how this is showing on the down. They could have recolored that. You know, why? I don't get it. And then pivot at the ankles and 2 pegals on the feet. I think the feet are kind of small, I gotta say. He also has a Cobra emblem right over here. It's, you know, pressed out, so that's pretty cool. 3D. Looks nice. Feels nice. Yeah, it's a good figure. I wouldn't call it like my favorite. He looks really cool as far as design goes. But he reminds me a lot of different characters mashed together, and I think a lot of him is, just to save on costs. So as far as accessories go for him, putting him to the side, he comes with this little knife. That's pretty cool. It's neat. It's just a regular old knife. I think it's been reused or something. It looks kind of newish to me, but I don't know. I think it does have some crocodile sculpt in there because it is green. So that might be something of note. He also comes with this flare gun, pistol, revolver, whatever you want to call it. Looks really cool. It has this rated edge, I guess, to it. Also with some more crocodile themed stuff on here that I just noticed. That's pretty cool, you know, scales and whatnot. He comes with a whip that also has the green on it. Same type of green as this, I believe. It comes with a curl, you know. Looks pretty cool. Very good. Nice whip, you know. We'll see who he whips in the shape in a little bit. And a hook. I wish it was a little more silver, but there's probably different silvers that aren't really that, you know, prone to breaking of the color. At least it flaking off and stuff. It's a little bit rubbery, so as to not really damage people. And it has a rounded edge. It won't really hurt you. I like how the bar kind of goes out to the sides. It reminds me of a lot of like a shovel kind of piece, in a way. So that's pretty cool. It does fit in his hand. Let's check it out. To really pry open those hands really well. That goes there. And then this, pry open the hand, please. Thank you. Fits in there. Whoop. Okay. Slowly. Good. Good. Yeah. That's fine. He has a claw. He has a whip. You can also fit the knife into his boot right over here. Figuring that out. There we go. Point goes back, I think. It goes down in there. And then we have the gun has a little hole in it, by the way. Just let me mention that. The gun goes down in there. There we go. Pretty snug. Very snug, actually. Scooch that around. Good. Yeah, there's CROC Master for you. I think he's a good figure. Pretty cool. I just want to keep him with the hook. That's really cool how he looks. And he also has this nice whip over here. That's super neat. Yeah, I like this guy a lot. He looks really cool now. You know, kit him out. He looks great. But if without any weapons or any armor or anything like that, he just looks kind of weird and wimpy. And much too like other characters. But yeah, I think he's pretty cool now. He's great. Check out Fiona in a little bit. CROC Master stands at about 6 1/4, 6.5 inches tall. Here's CROC Master next to Cobra Officer. They look pretty cool together, I think. You know, that Cobra symbol really ties everything together. And also here's Jesse Heck Creative. And then I said, well, it was my first day with the hook. What? You're booing me already? It's not a good show? Come on. Tell me it's a good show. Please. Oh, no. No. Don't get the hook. Don't. Ah! Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So here's Fiona with her babies. This is actually pretty cute. So going over the babies real quick, we have this nice little tiny alligator. It's adorable, has some, you know, paint for the teeth right over here. Looks really nice, some paint on the bottom for the abdomen. Looks really cute. There's a little eyeball too, that's really nice. That's super cute. That's neat. Wow. Adorable. Yeah. Cute. We also have an albino alligator with a little orange eye. That's very nice. Doesn't really have any more paint other than that. Yeah, that's super cute. Yeah. Really nice little alligator there. So, the main attraction, and probably the reason that everyone's getting this set, Fiona. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Look at her. Those teeth, and the scales, and the... Oh my god, the underbelly. Oh man, there is a little bit of weird kind of, what is this? Some kind of like, you know, trap door. That's strange. You can kind of actually see the where everything was glued together. That's kind of a shame. But she wouldn't really be on her, you know, stomach all that much, on her back all that much. But yeah, it's kind of an oversight, I think. You know, but I don't know. Whatever they had to do, I guess, for the articulation or something. So that's kind of weird. But moving on, we have, seeing articulation, let's go over that. The mouth can open this much, close really nicely, very nicely on top of each other. That's really good. Head moves around this far, up and down, side to side, twist, twist, side to side, up and down. You can get her up to look up this far and down. Not really that much. Kind of a shame. The tail can move, swivel around, left and right, up and whoa. Okay, that just came off. Popping that back on. It's all one big piece of rubber, so just be careful with that. Unless you want to detail her, you know, have some soup or something. I don't know. I never knew why they had these little holes in there, by the way. Whenever there's rubber, it just doesn't make sense to me. Or whenever there's a bendy wire, I don't get it. It's kind of weird. But plugging that back in, it's fine. It works out really well. And the bend in the tail, it works fine. I like doing a little S-curve over here. That's pretty good. You know, maybe move it over a little bit like this. Just get a little bit of action in there. I had it in a great pose and I changed it just now, so whatever. Okay. So, yeah. Fiona looks beautiful. There's a nice color on the back. There's a nice color here. The blending is okay. It could be a little bit better, you know, a little splotchy in some areas and kind of splotchy over here. I'm kind of surprised, and yet it does kind of work for it, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to look like a gift horse in the mouth here. I don't know. The legs are on swivels here. It can go out a little tiny bit, but that's it. And swivels, and oh, there are hinges. Okay, so you can hinge the foot. Up here, it's just a swivel. I can't find it. Oh, there is a hinge. Okay. The swivel and the hinge. Not really that noticeable, though, and kind of hard to move. But yeah, that moves like that. Oh, there is a, hinge swivel. Let me move it so you guys can see it. Swivel and then a hinge. Swivel and a hinge. I can't find a hinge. There's a little bit of hinge, I think, in this, but yeah. There's the underbelly again. It's pretty cool. I like it better up here and over here on the tail. This is just a mess, though. It's a shame. But yeah, positioning her is pretty simple. Just, you know, flatten every part of the body and you're good. But if you want to get her like attack mode, you can kind of like put her hands down for support. You know, she can't really go any taller than this, but she's great for, you know, just people wandering in and getting chomped, you know. So yeah, the inside of her mouth looks interesting, kind of toyetic. You have this nice sort of like membrane coming over here. That looks really good, and actually it's really clever what they did. So that works out very well. The teeth are painted pretty good. Looks very nice. They're going to probably erode every time I close the mouth, though. But she's good. She's fine. Let's see how much she can curve inward. This much. The other way. This much. It's pretty good. Up. Everything up. And then everything down. Nah, everything down, because it just makes it like this. So yeah, that's Fiona. She looks really, really good. Yeah, I'm really happy about this. She's a really nice figure. So going over how she interacts with CROC Master, I kind of feel like there's some bad blood between these two, because he has a whip, and you know she's just a mama. So going over that, you know, you can have him hold her jaw open with the claw a little bit. And just, you know, just like some dental work maybe, you know, or something like that. You can also, taking off the hook, this chain spike thing. Not a big fan of this whole thing. It's a little bit inhumane for me, you know. But it looks cool, I guess. I hope she likes it. I hope she's a fan of it. So, I think it goes this way. Or, I don't know, because the spikes are kind of in the way. Maybe on the side. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Let me just try to, you know, fit it all in. I guess you can make it snug around the head. Maybe if I heat it up, it'll be better results, but I'm not sure how this thing really wants to work. Never tried this before. Wish me luck. I just gotta go in a circle. Slowly pull everything back. Ah, shoot. Okay. There we go. Getting a little headway. Good. Just gotta go side to side, side to side, side to side. There's a point on the head where actually, yeah, right past the hinge is a good point to stop. Otherwise, I might just break it or ruin it or something. But yeah, having her a little bit up, you know, a little bit alert is fine. You can move that head still, so that works out fine there. I need to figure out a way to just twist the whole thing around. Not her head, the actual thing. There we go. Just gonna put your nail, brace your nail against one of these and push a little bit. Pray it doesn't break or anything. There we go. Okay, so I'm putting it in this hand because I feel like he'd be better off closer to, you know, Fiona instead of farther. And that works out pretty well. Yeah, it's nice. Maybe I should just, yeah, twist the hand. No, I gotta twist. I can't twist the whole thing. I gotta do it from the actual, you know, way it goes. Twist the hand around and put that down. Having it go under is kind of weird. Overhand is pretty okay, I guess, for this. Yeah. Looks good, yeah. Yeah, just walking my croc. Nothing to see here. Don't bug me. Yeah, they look good together. Especially when he's doing this, you know. Putting the pain on Fiona. Kind of scary. It's hard to get them in frame just because she's so huge and he's so tall. So it kind of works like that. But yeah, they look good together, honestly. A formidable threat for the Joes. Wow, this is a really nice figure. The paint on it's really good. The articulation's good, fine, you know, normal by now. Fiona is a masterpiece, and CROC Master is really cool. As a team, they're really great. Why do I remember this like in science class, where you just store babies in your mouth for crocodiles? You can't really put the hook anywhere, and I wish you could. Maybe... Oop. Nah. Maybe just hold on to this for a minute. Yeah, that works, I guess. Yeah. No, it's a really good set. It's really cool. Let's go over the length and height for Fiona. Fiona's length is about 1 foot long. Look at her. She's huge. Big croc over here. We also got the height of around 1 3/4 inches tall. Here's Fiona next to Timber and Freedom, and I'm glad to have some more animals. This is great. They all look really good together. Awesome. And also here's Jesse Heck Creative. So how does taking a walk feel now with that big chain wrapped around you? Good girl, Fiona. Here's some belly rubs. Yeah, I know you love belly rubs. Overall, another fantastic set. Just look at this thing. It's a beautiful crocodile. Oh, she's so amazing. So, CROC Master is really good. I like him a lot. A lot of him's reuse. Some colors are kind of iffy here and there. He's just an imposing figure, though. He has a lot of pros and some cons that can be overlooked. Maybe it's some bias against other characters that look like him, but it's just a really nice figure. It looks pretty good and serves well as CROC Master. Fiona, on the other hand, is just perfect. She's amazing, and they put so much detail and so much work into her. She is just awesome. I love her so much. I don't like the chain all that much. It's kind of, you know, weird. A little bit of animal cruelty here, and I kind of hope that CROC Master bites it in the end, literally, somehow. I can use this thing for, you know, different characters, maybe traps and stuff, and, you know, that would be a good thing. But for Fiona, I think just letting her run free is fine by me. Put her in a swamp or something, or in a pool. She'd be great in that environment. The pistol, flare gun is nice. The knife is pretty cool. The hook is great. The whip is just okay. Again, we're not big on the whole animal cruelty thing, you know. The little tiny crocs are adorable. They're so cute, and it's just great. So this is a great environmental piece, this figure, Fiona. CROC Master is fine. He's great, but the selling point is the crocs themselves instead of the master. Pick this up. Seriously, you will not regret it. It's one of the best 2-packs. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.